1.
Well, last week we continued our fight against the Azure Sentinels and Pals, wrapped that up, then went through the big door, the magical door, the wondrous door, and got to fight the boss of the Azures. His name was something Flamebeard, and Vulcan Flamebeard. We fought him and his subordinates with some minimal interference from portals, and he indicated that while they were bound to serve the being on the other end of the portal, they were not happy about it, but continued serving him nonetheless because that was their oath. And he was actually quite happy that we were able to defeat him. And now we've hopped through the portal and are looking for the thing below the lava. It has been calling to Brock's mind, much to 13's dismay. And because of the resistance that we've put up, just doing what it says, it has sprung some eye stalks and some magma methods on us, and saying that it will come meet with us if we destroy, was it 3 of the eyes?
It said 3 flaming eyes.
Yeah. It wants us to fight the eyes, and if we win, then it'll meet with us or whatever. I believe.
Yep. 3 flaming eyes within rings of fire. I forgot that little bit. That was the other key part.
I don't think you forgot that. I think I forgot to recap.
That's fine.
But I do now, yes, recall you saying that last week.
All right. So, with that fantastic recap, we will immediately resume with that. Combat has not started yet, in theory, but we resume back to this magma cave. It feels almost like a demi-plane, for lack of a better term. Similar to what you've been experiencing, but this feels like a domain, a pocket, a place of complete and under control by one true powerful being. In this place, this sanctum, you see moving through this chasm's area. It opens up to an area of 40 feet in height. Lava, magma, constantly bubbling over. The interesting thing is that you notice that kicking up some of the rocks, instead of just falling down, they seem to almost float, as if gravity is slightly altered. Closer to that of almost like the moon's gravity, so it's been lowered, but still there. Heat constantly billowing through. Now, these fiery little elemental creatures, these methods, are now mascot of our campaigns. These foul little things see you, begin laughing, immediately saying "fuck you" in their lovely, lovely primordial language. Brock, he turned to you. This voice billows, fills the back of your mind like a needle piercing its way through your temple. Burning, it says, "You resist every step, but your kind will embrace the flames, my eternal flames, now with a divine gift. Make your way forward, Brock, child of the mountain." Forward. Ever forward. Flashing eyes. Burning rings. Step forward. At this point, the rest of you begin to almost hear the lava in this chasm bubble loudly, as if a pot of water reaching its boiling point, bubbling, churning. What would you all like to do?
Hey, Phoenix Feather! If one of us needs to go in there and, like, talk with a god or something, I'm a cleric, I think I can do it, Brock! It cannot be you! 13 thinks there's bad vibes happening here. You can read it all over her countenance. Do not.
Yeah, I'm thinking none of us jump in the lava to try to talk to a god.
I have a
What
phoenix feather and can jump in there.
But you
And
have my
be all, like-
fanfiction.
Oh, you're right. I have your fiction. Oh,
Why are we discussing jumping into the lava?
no, just like jumping into the area,
Oh.
right?
I don't know, it seems like from what Brock
Well-
explained last week, it was kind of like they're looking for like a fire baptism or something. I'm thinking like if one of us jumps in and like with a phoenix feather for the split second of death, maybe we can talk or commune with someone. But I just know that someone cannot be Brock, or else some shenanigans are gonna happen, and we can't he's like Brock is the protagonist here, okay? And so it has to be one of us side characters to try and risk our lives. And as long as my fanfiction's okay and survives whatever happens here, like I can live with myself. Oh, I'm sorry.
All that aside, the Mephits do seem to be getting closer.
Listen, that and the other one wants everything to burn. So like maybe if we can just like ask them to settle down for just one moment while we contemplate
I'd
our
like to
options
knock
here.
an arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, Oster's gonna be like preparing a spell now.
We are discussing the plot here. I'll say, like even like I'll gesture. So do you want to go in there, Rhoda?
Yeah, I just tucked all your fanfiction under our rock. It'll be safe.
Okay, thank you.
I leap forward onto this rock here.
Fantastic. As you do, two things happen. One, several of the methods are somewhat surprised that you jump valiantly into the fire. They kind of fuck you. They shout, muttering under their breaths. The lava begins to churn. Molten rocks sputter upwards, floating, creating this almost beautiful crystalline mosaic of bouncing, floating magma, charred rocks. You move through, it creates this almost beaded forest floating through the air. And then these eye stalks, these flaming spirals that create one large bulbous, unblinking eye, ignite themselves. Their central cornea, the true eye, starts to immolate. You see a focused beam of light begin to form into the center of their corneas. But in your display, before we all roll for initiative, because luckily you're not being surprised due to Voda's courageous leap. Voda, you get one chance to do something. What would you like to do?
Well, I was going to say something along the lines of I speak for Brock, but
Okay.
I just remembered that I don't speak Primordial. So I have no way to communicate with these guys.
It just sounds like bubbling magma.
So instead I just two-hand swing against this eye here. Try and poke.
Okay. So, as you ready and swing,
Sure.
you notice this whole thing seems to be constantly swirling with fire. You swing through, and I'm going to give you advantage on this, actually. Make me a perception check. As you're doing that, 21. Okay, that's definitely a success. Robin, did you ever fully explain your experiences with these like small portals that the Azers were coming out of?
If I did, it was as an aside to Oster. I wouldn't have consulted Voda on it. I remember I did pull Oster aside, asking him, "Hey, you know what's up with these portals?" Since Oster
Yeah.
is our magic man.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I rolled pretty well and was able to determine that they were like an offshoot realm from the elemental realm of fire. Like it was like a corrupted subsection of it or something.
Yeah, which
Was
is
what
true.
you told
I don't
us?
know how closely Voda was listening to that.
Well, with a 21, I'll give you this. You notice that these ice stalks, for lack of a better term, there is something like off about them. The Magmans are clearly there. They're creatures. They're making their way towards you. But these things that you're just about to swing and strike at are closer to like a mirage or a twist in reality compared to an actual intelligent thing, if that makes sense. You notice as you look at it that in the cornea where this like beam of fire is about to just basically fire at you, there is this it's the best way to describe this ever churning darkness and a mote of light in the center of it. It swirls around. It seems fragile, like that of a shape of like glass, soft, delicate, in the middle of all this like swirling blackness, a beam of fire just about to shoot out at you. What would you like to do?
Well, in that case, maybe I just get ready to dodge whatever it is that's about to shoot at me.
Dodge
So,
it. Okay, that's fine.
defensive stance, I guess.
Okay, you automatically get dodge status. All right. With that, I need everybody to please roll me initiative. I'm gonna say since you have that upvote, that it won't go away, like uh, basically until the end of your next turn. This is like a temporary like status buff that you're just gonna have.
Okay.
So, alrighty. Top of the round is going to be Oster since this is an environmental thing, technically. Da-da-da. Same with Voda, so Voda will get 9.5. All right, top of the round. Oster, let me add 13 here.
All right. I don't have any like great AoE spots, so I think I'm gonna do setup this turn. I'm going to toss my my whip. Inventory and one use of it.
Okay.
Throw 10 feet. The token disappears. Floating whip takes its place. You can take a bonus action to make a melee attack. Can I roll perception or something else to, like, I can hear the mephits in front of me. I think we fought some mephits earlier in this campaign, so I think I'd know what they sound like a little bit. Does it sound
Sure.
like there's any mephits behind us back here?
Go right ahead. Make a perception check.
With this other eye.
All right. Do you see the token?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Perception check 15. With 15, I would say that is a success. Just at the very edge of your listening, you could hear at least a few of them very softly gurgling. You could almost hear them kind of clawing their way out of lava, sort of chanting to themselves in this rough, flaming, guttural common. Fuck you. Inching their way towards you.
I announced to the group, more incoming from behind. We're flanked. And then I'll roll with the whip at the eyeball here.
Okay. Go ahead.
And that I do have a little.
It swings, and as it whips out at the eyeball, it, strangely enough, it seems to strike it, and it just goes through it. It warbles slightly, like a mirage.
Oh, that's concerning. I don't really have. That's an action and a bonus action, getting that out and using it to swing. So, and I don't want to move out of the cover of my friends. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay. These eye stalks, these flaming eyeballs, pouncing out of the magma. You hear this like whirling, charging sound. And as it pulls out, a beam of fire will go to the western one, shoots down the hallway right at 13. Strikes, hitting them for 13 points of fire damage. Fire starts to burn around 13 here. And she sort of like takes it back, and then she looks. And Oster, you notice that the flames don't seem to be hurting her as much as they would have before. She looks at you, and she's almost puzzled by it. Winces in pain slightly, but she just kind of looks at you. So that is 6, actually. The other eye stalks fire, all of them at Voda. Voda, we have disadvantage. Or rather, they have disadvantage to hit you. My apologies, the other way around. Beam, beam, and beam. Oh my goodness.
Flow like water.
So close, but with an AC of 20, these fiery beams zoom past you, hitting the wall behind. Nice. And that is that. Robin, you're up.
Okay, let's see. I am going to, with my bow, at the method that wants to watch the world burn. Since this is the first round and it hasn't gone yet, I will have advantage. $21 to hit.
Oh, that hits. You line up the shot, strikes perfectly.
And that is 29 damage because since it's the first round and I hit them with my sneak attack and they haven't gone yet, my assassin subclass deals extra damage equal to my rogue level.
Nice.
That
It
is 29
explodes
total.
in a fiery burst. And just immediately explodes into chunks of magma and flying bits of like fiery flesh and plops to the ground, burning back to once of Cain. That's that one.
And a scooch. And into my turn.
Alrighty. Wood, you're up.
Alrighty, I would like to first triple check my character sheet to make sure I can cast my duplicate within 30 feet, which I believe I can.
That sounds
But
right to me.
it sounds right, but I just want to make sure. Okay, invoke duplicity as a bonus action. Okay, within 30 feet. Beautiful. I would like to put my duplicate here.
Go for it.
We're gonna scooch. And then Wood is going to stomp down upon a pamphlet of Lord Typhon.
All right. Burst of energy reverberates from your duplicate.
Yes.
Anything constituted? The radius. Oh, I like that effect. 50-foot cone. Each creature within 15-foot cone, which actually it's one step larger than that, 'cause that's 10 feet. Oh, it's a cone.
No, it's a cube.
Cube.
Yeah, it's the 3x3 around the
Perfect.
caster.
3x3 rounds everywhere that is adjacent. So it's just the. Is it just the method? Yeah, because this is the level 1 spell. So
Yeah, it's not.
This?
It's not the radius, Allie. It's the.
They word that one a little weird. Yeah, so it's literally that.
Yeah, it's basically these guys.
Okay.
But you do hit this orb.
Yeah, you do strike
whatever
the
that is.
Yeah, alright.
So it's probably good anyways.
Let's do
Alrighty, so con save from the method warbles through, fails, takes the full brunt of the thunderous energy, which is what? Let's see.
DC 13.
Fails.
Alrighty.
2d8 thunder damage, please. There it is. Okay, 10 points of thunder pushes into the creature. Still stands upright. But the forceful energy kind of strikes this orb, and as it does, you start to see, not necessarily damaging it, but you see floating in the center of it, starting to become more clear, is this large disc coin. Basically, it's about the size of my palm. That looks like this, and then you start to see these like bolts of fiery lightning that are going all around through the art shoot off in 3 key directions, which I will show you right now. From the orb, everybody can see this. You see a beam of light go this direction, like so. You see a beam of light go this direction. And then you see a beam of light basically go right into the wall, right here, like so.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think I can see one of the. Yeah. Very mystical. I don't know how I'm gonna get over there.
All right, Wood. Anything else?
No. Tag. Vote is it.
Voda, you're it.
All right,
You
I'm
still
going
have
to
the dodge action until the basically the start of your next turn. So you'll get the dodge action.
Okay.
From...
Fantastic. I'm going to channel my inner energy and do a big cold burst.
Ooh.
Right here. Say linger. Everyone in here make a dex save, please.
Hot damn. Okay. Big explosion of cold. Magnets, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One critically succeeds, the rest absolutely fail. Cold washes over them.
Yes, that's 16 cold damage.
16. Okay. So, you just hear, "Ah, fuck you," and they try to explode, but their bodies sort of implode instead due to the cold and kind of shrinks down, crystallizes them. They fall splashing into the magma. They don't even get to do their signature explosion. How mean are you? Gone.
There will be more. I'm not. I don't feel bad.
And yes. And 16. This one critically succeeded. We'll still take the full burn. 16 at wounding him.
This seems like a great time to sprout some wings. So as a bonus action, I will wings erupt from my back.
Okay.
And just don't care about this guy at all. I'm going to leap up into the air. We'll say here. 10 feet. Actually, my move speed is crazy. So I can go 20 feet here, then maybe 20 feet up.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's a 40-foot room. This
fantastic.
Basically, beyond the beginning hallway you were in, which was 15 feet high, everything else, unless I say otherwise, is 40 feet. Just assume that.
Okay. Why are my numbers like that? I'm gonna fix that, but go next.
Okay. And when you have a second, remove the measuring tool. That'd be so kind.
I did on my end.
Oh, and I just refreshed. Let me try that again. Yeah, it's not on anyone else's, but I guess mine. Oh well, I'll live with it. All right, refreshing. Voda, anything else? Go to Brock. Okay, now it's back now. Brock, you're up. Can't hear you. You are muted. No problem. Okay. Massive hit. Swinging the sword cuts into the elemental creature. $16, no, but wounded. Another hit. Okay. And with an 18, definitely explodes, this time in a fiery burst. And as it explodes, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as fire washes over, pelting you. You succeed. So half of that is 4 and half of that is 2. Whopping 2 fire. I mean, it's 14, but it says in there it's DC. I don't think so at this point. You any buffs that you had for the previous section of the map should have cleared once you entered into here. Yeah, because it's a whole new little biome. 14. Yeah, it's DC 12. Oh. Just re-roll it. Just re-roll it. It's okay. All right, so 9. So then half of that is 4, because you still have resistance to fire. All right, so at this point, hold on, I'm checking the map. So I didn't see where Voda went. So Voda's on. Well, actually, it doesn't matter to you, Brock. You walk on. You notice the whole place is literally magma, bursting, bubbling over. Voda flies over the pit, and you realize, oh, I'm able to walk on fire. So go right ahead.
Do you need to know like the exact path I took?
You you had enough movement. I didn't see exactly, but since I wasn't paying attention for you, it's fine. I'm not going to stress out about it.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
just, like-
keep in mind that like everywhere that looks like it's on fire, it is. So if it's more than like a 5-foot small jump, for example, like here to here.
Oh, I'm
do the
flying.
best judgment. Yeah, you're flying, so I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
worrying about you.
Okay.
But like if beyond Brock and I guess people are flying, if it looks like it might be slightly far jump, then it probably is, meaning that you're going to need to do some sort of athletics or acrobatics check, because the environment also is now a piece of the puzzle. All right, Brock, you run over, splashing in the lava, burns, flecks of fire fly off you, but does not harm you in any way. Okay. All right, run forward. So, Brock, as you're moving forward, you notice that you start to hear that voice more and more. It says, "Yes, Brock, step into the fire. Burn yourselves. Find the 3 flaming rings. Immolate thy flesh. Join me." You feel this pull pulled in 3 directions. You could feel your mind's eye pulling you to this sort of northern passage, to the northwest, and then almost pure west through this just massive rock wall that goes all the way to the ceiling. But something is pulling you to those directions specifically. All right, Magmans. The rest that you see fly forward as much as they can. You know what? Voda, they don't like you. You're flying. This one catches up to you. Flies 20 feet in the air. Come on. Okay. Now it goes to Voda. This one flies to Brock. You start to hear this sort of bubbling sound. Oster, you hear the ones behind you start to catch up. Okay. 25, 30. Flying down the passageway. And you hear more and more bubbling, gurgling sounds. Splashings of water, or not water, like liquid magma. And to Brock, 2 flaming claws. Swipes, both connect, slashing at your arms, burning. 6 slashing, 11 fire, 6 slashing, and 6 fire. Voda, same deal for you. 2 flaming claw swipes, which you see coming, and easily dodge out of the way like a fucking fighter pilot. 13. She sort of nudges you, Oster, like in the chest, sort of points at these two methods making their way down the hall. She takes a defensive stance and kind of looks back at you. There's only a few right now. I'll deal with them as much as I can. Her fists start to glow white, sort of bluish light through her leather gauntlets as she punches through the air, creating these sort of pure forceful strikes. 1 and a 2. First one goes wide. Second one does connect. 15 force into the elemental creature. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. That hits anyway. Let me close that frequently used little tab. Very goofy. So that is what she does. So fires rage on. Nothing has happened too much yet. It's only the first round, so I'm not even going to roll. Oster, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna ice knife. The cold damage increases by 1d6 if I upcast. I'll cast it at second level at the front method here.
Sure.
Actually, before I do that, I should bonus action activate my innate sorcery.
Okay.
And then roll that with advantage. Ice knife. Sorry.
No problem.
Second cast.
Ooh.
Damn. 10.
Those
But even if it misses,
Mm-hmm.
the shard then explodes. Target and each creature within a 5-foot radius of it must succeed on a dex saving throw or take, and I upcast it, so it should be 3d6 cold.
All right. So, yeah, throwing the knife, it goes wide, but explodes basically like a miniature grenade. Bursts right next to them. The one that you threw the knife at sees it and kind of ducks, avoiding most of the damage, but the one beyond it gets showered with shards of ice. Let's see the damage.
Alright, and I'll roll this way because it doesn't... I don't know if it'll keep the 3d6, so...
Okay. 11.
Cold.
So, cold, even better. The one that dodged out of the way just kind of protects himself, but this one large icicle just thunks right into its head, falls down, splats, dead anyways.
Oh, and it doesn't
Explodes.
blow up.
Sorry about that, chat.
Does not explode.
Does that sound
Right?
fine to you guys?
That was ice. But it doesn't matter.
Anybody's chatting
Second one
listening?
behind gets showered by
I think it should
ice.
sound fine.
Was not damaged yet. Will take 22 and is now on pixels of health.
Alright, I'm gonna step up here so I can see what's going on up there a little bit. And I think Oster will ask Robin, which way you going? Or which way are you focusing?
Brock and Voda seem to have the north handled, so I figured I would focus to the west.
Alright, I'll stay out of your line of fire then. Thank you, and end my turn.
Alrighty. Watching eyes. These stalks just sort of shimmer in the heat like that of a mirage. Let's go to the western one, and 13 is in the way, so it's just going to keep firing at her for the time being. Goes wide. The 3 eye stalks in the center of the room. The westernmost one is going to target Voda, who's flying in the air. This beam of energy flies right at you with disadvantage. 11 goes wide. Hits the ceiling, burns some of the stone. The one next to Brock is going to target Brock, point blank. Goes wide. And last but not least, this one next to the fiery whip. What's right there? A beam of fire flies, striking.
Cat fur
for-
smell. Burning cat hairs.
Oh.
Tinges the room.
Oh yes, 14 fire starting to burn some of them kitty hairs. Those are my eyes for now. Robin, you're up.
You have that ring that's giving you resistance to fire, right?
That is correct.
7, not 14. Give yourself 7 HP back. Thank you for that. Let me give you a little status. So you're actually resistant to fire and cold.
Yes.
I think what would help me is let's put a little icon on you. It's just one. That could be a representation of both.
I'm assuming that you're going through my token and just picking one for me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find one because that'll help me real quick, just visually, kind of. Because I don't want to put 2 on there because then they start to get muddled. So I'll just do this and I'll remember it's both. Okay, Robin. Sorry about that.
Okay, I am going to bonus action steady aim, reducing my speed to 0 but giving me advantage on my attack. And I am going to shoot at the wounded mephit.
Okay, you're lining up the perfect shot. The arrow flies true, thunks right into its
15
base.
damage.
Explodes. A little burst of fire. Nothing's nearby. Hey. Little sad display.
That is action, bonus action, and movement, so go next.
Okay. Wood, you're up.
Okay. So, I have a question. Could my double stand here? Or
Yes,
scoot
so
here?
what I'm going to say is it's a little bit of best judgment, but if it looks like the square that your token would be on is mostly covered by land, then it's safe. So there would be completely fine. The one directly above Voda, probably not, because there's not a whole lot of spot to stand there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then-
so it's a bit of best judgment.
Thank you, Holy DM. Then with my bonus action, I'm going to scooch here.
Okay.
And then with my action, I am going to give Brock some kitty kisses. Which is cure wounds, because healing word is the bonus action one. Wow.
Correct.
I'm up in the air, so there's room beneath me anyways.
Oh, okay.
Could do that. Yes.
Doesn't change much.
Thank you. Alright.
Ooh,
That'll
big
be
heal.
27 and kitty kisses
Thank you.
for Brock.
69 health, let's go.
So it's my
Alrighty.
action.
Voda, you're up.
You're muted.
Thank you. No longer dodging, just want to make sure I'm not cheating.
Yeah, that's done.
Okay.
I didn't think you were.
I guess it was to the... I don't know. I just don't care about this method at all. I may go to one of these flaming circles, but I'm worried only Brock can do something about it.
I think you hurt the mephit's feelings.
No, you know what? Fine. I'm going to swing at the method. It's right next to me
Hit.
for 19 damage.
Swing the staff crashing into little Mephit's flaming little elemental skull. Cracks open, burst of fire, and a final fuck you, and explodes above you. Luckily, no one was below. It would have showered little bits of magma. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
20.
Which you succeed. So only 6 bit of fire as a little bit splashes on your arm.
Except got evasion.
Ooh, then never mind.
Just
Ignore.
slip between all of the droplets.
Nice.
Like I've been doing all my life.
Twist.
I yell down that I'm gonna go check out these flaming circles. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
And I can literally just get all the way up here.
Okay.
Huh.
Fantastic. As you're traveling, you start to see, you're flying through, quarterstaff in tow. You see this this frozen dragonborn, and then all of a sudden, bursting pockets of magma start rising up below you.
Yeah.
As this happens. Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm not done. As you're flying to the ring, you start to see more animalistic features start climbing out of the lava. You start to hear this language, like gurgling, sort of this very sort of wet, guttural language. You start to see smaller things slither out, like so. And not yet, but you can tell something much larger is about to burst through the lava right here. Something about double the size of these little fellas, which look like this.
Good.
Well, actually, I can't share the art because it would spoil the other thing. That's a shame. But I'll just add them to the initiative.
I do have some room left in my movement, so I am just going to actually get even higher. Now that I'm here, am I able to, like, look at this closely?
Yes.
Figure out
so,
anything?
You fly through, and the ring of fire goes from floor to ceiling. But you notice that as you look at it, got some height elevation. Why don't you make... I would argue for any three of these choices because, one, it's a larger spot of area, so you could do general perception. Two, it is magical in nature, so you could arcana it. Three, since you're definitely focusing on it, it is a complex thing of one thing. You could even argue investigation. So I'm fine with any of those.
Let's just go with perception. Each.
Perception. There's a strange arcane symbol on the ground. It does seem to be kind of rotating counterclockwise ever so slightly. The fire kind of swirls around it. You know it's magical in nature, but beyond that, you're not 100% sure. It does look like the fire, even though it is burning, it would probably hurt to go through it. It does seem to be passable.
All right, so it doesn't seem like... So it's like a wall of fire around. It's not like
Yes.
complete immolation all the way through?
Correct.
Okay. That's good
Wall
to know.
fire, but inside is empty. It'll probably still be hot, but it's, not on fire.
Okay. That's it. Go next.
Okay. Brock, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna swipe at this gentleman. Yeah.
What will Brock do?
I don't love my options, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. We're gonna swipe at this guy. I'm gonna take advantage.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, with a 31.
17.
Poor little Mephit. 17. Big chunk swipes into the fiery creature. Alive, pixels.
And then we'll go again.
Okay.
31
Another
again.
massive fucking hit. 31 favorite number. Chops into the Mephit, explodes.
Alright. I will try to use my bonus action to attack the other guy. I don't know if I will be able to hit him, but we're gonna try.
Okay.
26.
You swing, and it is a mighty swing indeed. It looks like it's about to connect, but then you look at it, and the blade seems to just go right through it, like that, cutting into nothing.
I don't like an enemy I can't hit. You have a good day, sir. And then I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw. The DC of. I think this should be pretty difficult. So I'm gonna go. Oh wow, okay, I made it. We're gonna choose the follow your smarter party members option. And I'm not gonna go for the other sphere, and I'm just gonna move forward. And
Okay.
that'll be it.
Sounds good to me. Method. Do I even have any still on the field? I do not, but you guessed it. I'm gonna keep that initiative tracker up there for I don't know, because it's fun. 13. Seeing that there's no method, this thing is still shooting fire at her. She is going to kind of scooch out of the way. She looks over to you, Robin, and then looks at the thing. She says, "What's your plan?" Her fists are still kind of glowing, looking down the hallway. Do we want to move up, or should I stay here? Looks to you.
I'm planning on going and checking out that eye stock.
Hold on.
What was that?
Look at what Rebecca's showing me.
What the fuck is that? Is that like a
That's the map. And a Bexel Liga channel. There it is.
Oh,
I'll let you take pictures of it later.
Cats dressed as bunnies.
Yep. If you look under Becca's EGL corner, it's what was that? The Grumpy Cats. Sorry. All right. Yeah. 13 looks to you, Robin. Basically, for what you'd like her to do in this situation.
I mean, what I'm going to do is go scout to the west on
Okay.
my turn. So, I mean, my priority is for her to not die since we need her to complete the job. Robin isn't some kind of bum adventurer that takes jobs that he won't complete.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah. So I guess with that, she'll just look at Oster and just be like, "All right. Defensively, I guess. She's just gonna take the dodge action. That's her whole turn." The fires rage on. This time, more time has passed, and we are for sure gonna be adding some new friends. Clawed hands burst through the fire, like you would expect. More reinforcements.
This might change my plans.
Fiery palms.
Fuck you, flaming fuck you.
That's that, Oster.
I hear more noises coming from the west, so I move.
Yes.
What is this? 15 feet. Okay, so I can get back afterwards. I will cast another ice knife down the hall at them.
Sure.
This one I'm not gonna upcast, seeing as the other one soundly got them in one. I'm gonna see if just a standard first level is enough. Actually, what's the range on ice knife? 60 feet. Plus, I have my spell sniper.
Just makes it. Oh, spell
Okay.
sniper. Yeah, you're good.
So I think I have like 120. I think it's 60 I get to add. Okay.
I
I don't even need to worry about it.
Map's that large, so you'll be good.
First level cast. 23 to hit the front one.
Definitely does. Nice
All
flying
right.
into the air.
Damage.
That's magical piercing. Thunk,
Mm-hmm.
and then explodes.
And that is DC 16 Dex save.
All right. First one, surprisingly, doesn't make sense, but whatever. The one that gets thunked with the knife pulls it out and kind of flings it in the air, avoiding it, but still explodes. The one behind doesn't see it coming, gets showered.
All right, and that will be 2d6. I don't think I have a damage button for that, so just 2d6.
Ooh, 4. So 4 is
Cold.
double that. So 4. And the fellow in the back takes the 8. None are wounded, sadly, but the ice is definitely hurting them.
Is the
And
one
the
that's
eye
safe
didn't make
taken?
a save?
The ice showers the eye, and nothing happens. You can make an Arcana or a Perception check.
Okay. I'm gonna roll
What was it?
perception.
Oh, they wrote you a card in English.
Oh, I don't have advantage on that, so I forgot to turn it
No.
off.
It's a little far away. The methods are blocking your field vision, so you can't tell. It still seems to be there, but something's weird. That's all you get.
I move back and move my whip 20 feet further into here because I think there's going to be more things going on up there. And that'll be my turn.
Sounds good to me. These slithering fire snakes flop through the magma like as if it was a moving lake. They are going to do this. Voda is currently flying in the air. They look over at you, Voda, and they kind of like hiss loudly at you, and then just immediately start migrating southwards away from you.
Roll20's being real weird. Sometimes it automatically removes the spell slot for me when I cast spells. And for a little bit, I thought it was just if I upcast, it didn't, but it didn't that time. And I think it working sometimes is it worse than it not being a tool at all.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying. Sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
I
It
don't
was
know.
just
I know it's still. I've used Roll20 so much, I feel like I should be fucking paid by them at this point. Yeah. So these salamanders just slither pretty fucking fast, like skimming. I'm picturing like sort of like aquatic water snakes just right through the magma, wiggling on through. Two of them do manage to land right next to Brock and start chomping at Brock. Total of 4 bites. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Several chomps. 1 gets you, the rest do not. 6 piercing, 7 fire. Good thing you got that resistance. Watching eyes. Now we have more of these eye stalks. Voda, 3 beams shoot at you as you're hovering in the air. Oh boy. 1, 2, and 3. 1 does connect.
1 does connect.
14 fire to go wide, hitting the ceiling. Zoop. Go past. Southern portion. The western eye stalk fires at, we'll say 13. All right, with disadvantage, goes wide. Robin, not Robin. Wood,
Yes.
you're kind of blocking the passage, so 2 beams are going to fire at you.
It's okay. I'm the tank.
You are the tank. 1 goes wide, 1 connects. 8 fire, so 4 actual.
4.
Good positioning. Robin, you're up.
Okay, so slight change of plans, I guess. I am going to scooch up 20 feet and do I want to? I'm going to bonus action, click my boots of speed. And then I am going to just flat shoot an arrow at the mephit in front of me.
Yep.
For what is going to be pathetic damage. if it even hits.
There's a hit.
Does hit
Arrow flies true.
for 8 damage.
8 magical piercing. Okay. Wounding the mephit dunks right into its fiery little chest.
And I guess I will end my turn.
Alrighty. Wood.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Oster and proceed to give him some kitty kisses. Once I find it on my list. Cure wounds. Boop. 20 healing, and then I will continue being a tank. I'm ready! While my whiskers are a little on fire.
It is a goofy image of you just tanked up, just fire keeps hitting you, healing everyone else as all these like fiery bolts just zoom into you.
Fire burning on the dance floor. All right, Voda.
Sounds good. Voda, you're up.
All right. I think Brock needs to stand in this. I'm not sure I can do anything here.
Have you tried?
I have tried, but I also am at half health, and I have to go through this ring of fire. So I'm just gonna help you kill these guys so you can get up here faster. That is what I'm gonna. 5. Could I hit this guy if I was 5 feet off the ground?
Yeah, I allow that.
20 and then 25 down.
Yeah, if you're 25 down, if you're 5 feet hovering, it's close enough. Then I'm not
Okay.
gonna be stressed out about
Not
it.
that I would want to land right in the spot anyways. It's very dangerous. Yeah, swoop down and
Yeah, that's like hover distance. So.
thwack this guy.
Oh my goodness, there's a good thwack. I'm clicking the wrong
Why-
buttons today.
What? What did I do to deserve such a womp womp?
That is fat fingers from me.
Okay.
That was my brain's cooked.
Yeah, 14 bludgeoning, 9 force.
You do not need anything. So let me double check something. So that is magical bludgeoning and then force. Okay, 23 total. Crashes into right into this fiery serpent-like snake. It hisses loudly and looking at you, wounded. Still up.
Then I'm going to math. Far. I'm going to attach a leech to this guy.
Okay.
So I will just make a, I think just an attack.
Just lining
That
up
works.
the quarterstaff, you swing in the air, a leech flies off from it and thunks into the creature.
Okay, so they take 3d6 force immediately.
Yep.
I will roll this.
13,
Okay, so 13 force.
All right.
Hopefully they don't die before they go next.
are leeched. I'll do that.
Brock would
Perfect.
know what these leeches are at this point, surely.
You could see them.
I'm sure he'd make good decisions about who to hit. Not hit. So I was attack, and actually I have bonus action. Still.
Ooh, go ahead.
And I think a healing potion would not be terrible. And I will take a greater healing potion. And then
Sounds like
go
a plan.
next.
Brock, you're up.
Do you communicate your want for me to do the circles?
Yeah. Like I was yelling for you that I think you stand in this thing. Wait, how would I know that? I wouldn't know that. I don't speak primordial. You would know that.
Well, they were telling me to stand in it, but then Wid was telling me not to stand in it. So if
That is
you're
correct.
telling me to
Oh.
then stand in it again,
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
13 is literally shitting bricks over you. The possibility of you doing this, therefore you should probably not.
Okay, well, I don't know what to do with this circle then.
all right,
Magic
I'm just gonna start swinging then. 16.
There's a hit. Great sword comes
Advantage?
down, chops into this fiery serpent. Which one?
17.
Which fella?
Sorry, bottom one.
Bottom one. Okay. I didn't know if you were just going to be purposefully an ass and chopping the leeched one, but you know. That would be
right.
funny though. Chops. Still up. Close to being
Yeah.
wounded. Not yet. Another hit. Great sword. Boom, chomps into the creature. 18, just enough. Cuts it into splits. Magma rushes out of this fiery serpent and splashes into the flowing lava. Gone. Guess we're done.
Well, the decision's been made for me. I use my bonus action to swipe at the other one.
Okay.
I've been given the opportunity
They-
for a
they
free
seem-
attack.
They seem pretty
14.
hardy. I don't think this will just kill them. You're good.
14
All right,
damage.
19's a hit. 14 damage. Wounding the snake. Still up. Pixels of health.
And then I think I will just chill here. And I think I will yell across the room. Well, I'm just really confused at what we're supposed to be doing over here, okay? Go next.
Okay. Methods. Fuck you. They fly over to Brock, as per usual. Brock is getting swarmed. Yeah, everyone else is hiding in the hallways, so Brock it is. Handful. Swarming
my God.
Brock for a total of 8 swipes. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Miss,
5,
miss,
6,
miss, miss,
7,
miss,
and 8
miss,
claws.
miss. Holy
They
shit.
are all missing. Oh, you forgot. I forgot your cloak.
My cloak. Assuming the fire drakes guys
Ah.
don't have a explode on death. But I don't think they do.
I forgot to do something, but that's fine.
Oh.
I should have
Oh.
done it's my fault as a DM. I'll do that on the fire snake's turn. Not a big deal. Cloak is OP, but the DM's also got hot brain because it's hot out, and I should have been doing this for the fire snakes, which would have burned away the cloak's ability, but it's fine.
Well, it would have come back before the magma method's
Oh.
turn. So
Then never mind. It don't matter. Okay. All good. Is that everything missed?
miss, yeah.
Everything missed. 8 fucking swipes. Alright, well, this is the temple for Brock. Hell yeah. 13. She is... I think she's gonna stay with you, Robin. And just line up. A little too far away for her to punch. Actually... Nope, she can hit him. She got 60 feet. First one, towards the wounded one. 6 force damage, still up with pixels of health. She brings back a fist to punch once again, and sadly goes wide. That's her turn. The fires still rage on. Things just become more and more dangerous as time goes on. More creatures burst out of the magma this time. We have these lovely fellows, and I'm gonna roll. And okay. Three fiery snakes burst out of the magma along the eastern wall. They slither forward, slurping and sloshing through the top of the magma. These things are probably like maybe 4 to 5 feet in length, give or take. They look to be almost like juveniles, like guppies kind of deal. They look over at Wood and immediately hiss loudly, getting ready to dart at Wood and Oster. Oster, speaking of which, you're up.
It's about 8 o'clock and top of the round. We
Perfect.
wanna...
Yeah, let's hold off. I forgot to check the time. Yeah, so let's hold off for now, and we'll come back in a short rest. We'll see you in a second, chat. Speaking of which, Monster, top of the round. You're up.
All right. I'm going to lightly upcast a, because it's been working so well against all of these fiery elemental things. Because now there's a few more of them. I'm going to do a second level chromatic orb at one of the snakes, the one closest, I would say. Second level. Nice. And that would be. Which is
Do you have advantage?
Yes, I
Yeah,
have my
that's it.
innate sorcery going. That's what I put
Oh,
the little
got
me
it.
with
Okay.
the aura
Sorry,
symbol.
I forgot it gives you advantage as well. No problem. Yeah, so you line up a shot, fires perfectly. The orb strikes the elemental salamander creature, this large, fiery snake. Hits. God dang, it's so powerful. That's a good one. Let's look at the damage. Any doubles?
I rolled 2 8s. Yes,
2
the
8s,
doubles
it's
are on
doubles.
the 8s.
Oh my
so
goodness.
I roll at the
And that's cold.
which one did I hit? That the
middle
other
one?
of those two. I don't remember actually
Sure.
which I selected.
Yeah, for 42 points of cold damage, it hits it and just immediately just incinerates. It pops up, smacks it right upside the head. It goes more, plant back into the lava. Bounces to which one?
The one here, I think.
Closest one. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, make an attack. Bouncing off the
And
bowling pins.
chromatic orb. Where is it? Ah, there it is. How can I lose it when I just used it? I don't know.
Another fucking 26. For 20, so 40 points.
Of course.
And 2-2 and 8-8. Oh my goodness. Yep, that one also goes
It
down
doesn't
immediately.
Jump though, because I only
Okay.
cast it at second level. It can, the most it
Good.
or no, it can jump a number of times equal to the level, I think. So
It
maybe
can
it
jump
is
a
one
number
more
of
jump.
times.
Let me read
Let's-
the details. Sorry.
Sure. No problem. I mean, this is a fucking very powerful spell, so
On a
my
hit,
hit
target
takes
takes
it.
if you, same number on 2 or more of the d8s. The orb leaps to a different target of your choice. Make an attack roll. The orb can't leap again unless you cast the spell with a level 2+ slot. It doesn't say exactly how many, but I think it's one per
I
slot.
would say
level
it should
above
be
one.
for the
Yes.
level. Yeah. Yeah. So if you cast it at second level, so first level you automatically get the ability to bounce it, and then second level you get a second time you could bounce it. So
All right.
I'm assuming that would go to the one at the top.
Yep.
All right, bounce it again. Dunk, dunk, dunk. With a 26, that also hits. That's all right. It's my fault for making a fire dungeon with everything weak to cold, because that would fit thematically. Yay, 8, so only 16. The creature still lives.
All
For the
right.
time being.
And then I bonus action move my feather whip towards
Okay.
it. And it has 10 feet of reach, so I'm gonna keep it here
Sure.
and swing with that. Qual's feather token.
Another hit. Baba Booey, Baba Booey. The Slayer is out to play today. Hits. 8 force. Severely wounded. Pixels of health. That's not like growling at the feather, figuring out what to do next. Alistair.
I think that is a pretty good turn.
That it is. Okay. I think this fella is going to slither its way on over. And you are actually positioned in a very good spot. I'm gonna check something. If it's able to. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is going to do this. It slithers and wraps around the corner and is going just for you, officer.
That's fair.
Oh,
Sir, I'm the chain.
I know, but it just killed its two buddies instantly, almost killing it outright. And can't even do a damn thing. All right, it's another bully the DM day. That's all right with me. All right. Yeah, I rolled a 12 and a 6 jet, so we ain't getting anywhere. All right, so that's that. Fire snake. Do I have any others still in play? I do, to the north. All right, so the one that you're hovering above, Voda, I'm gonna say it's gonna snap at you like a piranha right at your feet. 2 bites. Not enough.
Dodge.
With the boosted AC, which I gave you the bracers of defense. is that it?
Yeah, bracers.
Yeah. Magic from the bracers gives you just enough to avoid it. The one that is currently bleeding, let's finish him off now. Let's see if he bleeds to death. Yep. Rises up, ready to snap at Brock, and immediately falls over. The leech does a final suck for life and evaporates. It's gone.
Get back up to.
It is dead. How much do you get back? I guess I could just check that myself, just out of curiosity. For the staff, nope, that is not the thing. What is this? Acrobat. Bleaching quarterstaff, that's what I call it.
Oh, hey, here's a question.
Yep.
It says I regain 2 D10 HP, and they lose that amount. I only had 3 HP to gain.
It does not give you temp HP.
No, I'm just wondering, like, do they only lose 3?
They would lose the 2d10, however much.
Okay.
No, yeah,
Okay.
so it would do the damage, and then you would just get whatever you're able to. So,
To max, okay.
yeah, giving you the benefit of the doubt for the item. All right, yeah. So far, you guys are kicking ass and taking names, but nothing has really changed in the arena. Let's see what happens next. So that is my snakes. Didn't get a chance to do too much. The eyes. I'm gonna say the usual 3 are going to look at Voda and fire. Beams of fire. 1, 2, and 3. All going wide. The one right next to Brock will fire. Also, nowhere even close, since you're standing right in front of it. The 3 to the south will do the one in the hallway. This time it's going to fire at Robin, who's now in play, with a 19 to hit. I'm going to burn you for 19 fire, Robin.
I am going to uncanny dodge. Use my reaction to uncanny dodge and only take 9.
Okay. I've got another red eye here, and this one doesn't have a sight at anyone except, let's say, Brock. So, disadvantage for Brock. 19 actually hits. Oh my goodness.
Hits.
For a whopping 8, so 4 actual. I have sights on wood, 2 shots at wood, fiery beams. Oh my goodness,
God.
with the double crit. Hooray for me.
Yeah.
One of them goes wide. First one, 17 total, so half of that is only 8. Yes. Okay. Robin.
I want to get closer and examine the eye stalk. But if I move closer, then I can't steady aim. And I think I'm gonna have the steady aim as my bonus action and shoot at the wounded mephit.
Okay. Just for me. Lining up the shot. 17. 18.
I'm gonna turn the sneak attack damage back on since I attacked with advantage. 17.
And with that, explodes in a fiery burst of flames. Gone.
But unfortunately, I now have a movement of 0. So, go next.
Wood.
Okay. Wood is going to do the cat thing, like Halloween cat thing, where I curve my back.
Mhm.
Because, you know, this feller is pretty damn close, and Wood is going to bat it.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Yes.
I am so sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Those that I was next to with my serpents at the end of their turn, because again, bad DM. Voda, I'm gonna burn you a little bit.
Sure.
5 fire damage. It's just straight. And I'm gonna burn Oster and Wood. 4 unmitigated fire damage, because these guys are hot to be around. Sorry,
Alright.
keep forgetting that. These guys have fire auras, unlike...
You have a lot to keep track of.
Yep. You know, similar creatures, but some have some stuff, some others, some can fly, some can't, so you gotta pay attention what they can do. Thank you. Inflict wounds. Ooh, okay. Do a con save. This is the new version of Inflict Wounds. It will roll a 7. Fails.
Alrighty. Nope.
Necrotic energy fills in to a spot on the snake. Hisses
Did it
loudly.
load?
I don't see it. Roll me 2d10.
Oh,
Oh, it did for a.
Right up.
We'll take
okay,
the 30.
so we will. Yeah, we'll take
40,
the
10. Did you upcast or?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, for 30 necrotic, way overkill. It just shrivels. It just squelches into the ground.
Then I will
into a
shout.
heap.
And then I'm gonna scooch over here so then I can have a better view of what the boys are up to up there.
Mhm.
And then, doop. I think that'll be. Oh, that was
Oh.
that was not what we were going to do. But with that view, next, go Voda.
Next, Voda, you're up.
All right, so me and Brock have been having this conversation. I think he needs to stand in the thing. He thinks that he does need to stand in the thing.
Okay, to be fair, I don't care. I'll fucking do it. I was just being told by people smarter than me not to do it.
Well, clearly
I'm
it's
about to
short-
fucking do it.
And these things are just going to keep on coming until something happens. So I'll go do it. I'm going to start by... Oh, actually, I can't do that. I want to try a fun thing. I'm just going to disengage as a bonus action.
Yep.
And zoop on over here
Okay.
to the wall.
Fantastic. Step in front of the wall. The fire is burning hot. Look at it. You see a reflection of yourself in the wall. It's shimmering, moving. You then see something different. Yourself, but then you look not quite so dragonborn for a moment. You see features of initially what look to be human, and then they fade and become more squat, more wider, more almost like stronger, more dwarf-like as you look at this reflection of yourself. It's weird.
Me as a dwarf, that's weird.
It is very strange. And then it starts to immolate, setting itself on fire. Oh, hello. Adorable. What would you like to do?
Okay. I can do some basic elemental stuff. Like prestidigitation, but with element stuff.
Mhm.
Could I do just like a burst of cool air and mist in front of me as I try to move in?
Yes, you can.
That may help burning
So,
a little bit.
do you wish to step through the fire while doing this?
Yeah, the idea is to like lessen the effects of the wall by like counteracting it
Sure.
first.
Okay.
I'll let you decide what that means.
Make a con save with advantage because you are doing this to help protect yourself. Fighting against the flames. It's still very, very hot, but it is better than nothing. Con save with advantage. 20 is a success. Thankfully, your elementalism saves you for the most part. You will take half of this, and then you find yourself surrounded by this fiery ring. You are going to take half, so 12 points of fire.
Okay.
You step into this ring. It starts to swirl in the opposite direction, continuously, counterclockwise. You feel this like sense of urgency, this sense of magic swirling all around you. You start to see. The best way to describe this is gonna be. I won't go that obscure. Sorry. All right. So imagine like old school sort of projectors. We're talking like early film of how it's
Yep.
almost like still images, and a lot of times they would put it on this like giant ring that would actually spin through like that. And so it's just this constant like old school images of like animation, constantly burning around you. And it's this
Yeah, okay, yep, I
animation
get it.
of of basically dwarves walking through fire, setting themselves like on fire as they walk through. Their body and flesh burns away until all that's left is these like flaming versions of themselves, these azures. You see in the
That's-
center of the ring
okay.
is a oil that has a like moving liquid that you could see sort of split in the half of it. In the center of this ring is like a fiery liquid inside. So one it looks to be like oil, the other half looks to be something that could ignite it.
Okay. I have a better understanding of what would happen if Brock were to step in here and do the thing. And we don't want that. So I'm gonna shout as much to him if he comes closer, because he probably can't hear me.
Okay. Voda, I'm gonna say at this point you're unable to do much of anything else. Use your action to get in here. You sense that you might be able to do something. It'll take a lot of your focus and energy of full action. Next time, if you wish to do anything.
Sure.
Okay, but you are through the fire for now. Brock, you're up.
All right. We're just gonna start swinging.
Go
So do a great sword, and I think is it, are any of them wounded at all? They all look the same.
None of them have been touched at all. Completely undamaged.
All right. We'll do this one normally. 17. Do to the right one.
Okay. That's a hit. Chops into the effort. 17, a wounding them.
I'll fuck you.
And then we'll go again.
Oh, Bubba Booey,
crit.
Bubba Booey. There's a crit.
This is gonna be way too much damage,
Same
but
target.
I want to do this anyways. Yeah, same target. I'm
Okay.
gonna do a psionic strike, and I'm gonna take advantage on the damage. My fucking god. That's so.
All right, wasting the good rolls on the fucking mob creature.
Well,
go ahead.
That's unfortunate. I am also going to use.
Yeah, it's dead.
We're gonna
And
do the second paragraph of this to push it away from me as it dies.
Smart. Okay. You push it away from you. It dies, explodes. No need to roll. Good save.
I'm a little sad. He's a little. Brock's a little dejected by the wasted damage because he knows how much damage that would have done, but that's okay.
Man, you see the number 36 just boom, boom, like little effects fly off its body for a moment.
Do I want to do more?
Yeah, so you notice that as it explodes, the remains of the method, again, this 40-foot room somehow just shoots up like a little rocket and flies up, hits its like now decapitated head into the ceiling, cracks, and even though this is a weird demi-plane hosted by like a singular entity, something very powerful, there are remains of possibly an adventurer that somehow got stuck in here and forced into the ceiling. It burns away and drops 40 feet, but still thunks intact right in front of you, Brock. It is a kit, a large bag with some wooden frames to kind of protect it. But again, still somehow don't seem to be singed by the fire all around it. It is like a leathered bag with like a miner's, like a climbing pick, pittons, an additional 60 feet of reinforced like hempen rope, and all seems to be materials for basically like a mountain climber would use. Pretty helpful in craggy and dangerous areas in the Underdark for sure. And again, has the engravings, the markings stitched on the leather that say SG You feel like you've seen this SG many times before by now. Some peak ass shit, as the kids would say. Yes, so a climber's kit is yours.
I will stow that away. If someone wants it, they can take it. But I would not.
More?
I think I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna attack
Yep.
again. Because there's a lot of men.
Alrighty. More meth hits.
Ooh, 10 with the
Ooh, 10 goes
graze.
wide, but we still get a little graze. Who ate grazing?
Oh my god. We'll
Hey,
go
a
to the
crit.
bottom one.
Another crit. All right, 5
And-
graze. The bottom one still the same target.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use a
chop.
psionic strike to do 32 damage
And push him.
and push him away.
All right, push him away. Explodes. Burst. Not bad.
That is. I did kill someone, so I could use my bonus action to make another attack. 19 against this one.
Sure. Big chop. Still up. Pixels of health.
And that'll be it.
That'll be it. Good turn. Look at you all kicking ass and taking names. Magma Method. Let's see. I think. All right, let's go to the bottom left first. They're just gonna fly on over to here. They're gonna dash, just flutter, get right in front of Robin and 13 space.
Fuck you.
The 2 Magma Methods that you've been fighting, Brock, are of course now just gonna swing at you. Disadvantage. Disadvantage. Oh, that's a shame for me. Disadvantage. And a disadvantage.
Close.
Just kick me when I'm down. Alright. 13. The method flew right in front of her face. She takes a defensive stance at a good old 1-2 like a boxer right at the flying elemental creature. Thunk and a thunk. First one goes wide, sees it coming. Second one punches her square into the chest. And as it does, she looks at it and then looks at the method, and the method looks at Robin and it says, "Fuck you," and explodes. Robin and 13 by redeath. Which you see it dodging out of the way, so reduce that down to half is only 7.
Well, as a rogue, much like Rhoda,
Mm-hmm.
I also have evasion.
As you should. You completely get out of the way. 13 is not as nimble as you, so she will succeed but take half. So 7, she has resistance. So 3, noticing she is looking a little bit better fighting these things than she did even just a few moments ago. The fire rages on, and of course it is just going to get worse and worse. I need someone to please roll me a D100. That is exactly what I was thinking of, by the way. Something just like that. There was a whole rotoscope from fucking movie. The 2001, I think it was House on Haunted Hill. There was a whole scene of that. Very specific. I don't know why I thought of that, but whatever. 68. Okay, so more friends are coming. Where are they going to? They are going to State of the North. So, Austin.
All right. I can see these 2 snakes. And they're nice and far away from my friends, so I think 70 feet to them. So yes, I can hit them with I'm gonna use. I don't want to go through all my spell slots, but I can keep using the low-level ones. I'm gonna hit with a level 1 chromatic orb
Sure.
at the one closer to me of these two snakes.
Ready? Lining up a shot.
All right.
Hits. Orb flies through the air. True thunks into the fiery snake. Bops
I
it
did
upside
click
the head.
damage button. There we go.
15 cold, which, hey, guess what? Does not, no duplicates. Hooray for
No
me.
duplicates. All right.
But
Just the one.
brings them down to pixels immediately. Just boom, there goes the
I'm
health bar.
gonna move this 20 feet. It only has 10
Okay.
feet of range, so it can't hit them from there.
Alrighty.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. Sounds good. So, Rock is drawing all the aggro, as is their job. This serpent slithers over the land, just kind of splashes back into the magma. Yep, surrounding. 2, 4, 6. 6 chomps at Brock. Disadvantage. Miss, 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 miss. And would you guess it? It's a miss. Nothing. You guys are too powerful. The watching eyes. So, a few of them kind of turn and look towards Voda and then see the
Did they
ring
do?
around.
Sorry, did they do their
Go ahead.
fire thing?
They absolutely do. Yes. Thank you.
That's gonna remove my thing.
It yes. Unmitigated fire. So half each time. So 3, 2, and then 1. It will absolutely burn you. So these watching eyes, the ones tinted blue to the north, look at Voda for a moment, seeing the ring of fire around you, and then turn their gaze, sort of rotating slowly and looking at Brock instead. 4 beams to you, Brock. This time, no longer with
Normally.
disadvantage. Aren't I lucky? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I finally hit with one of my beams at Brock. Strikes, burns. Center mass. 12, so 6 actual. The other eye stalks, again, have just been shooting their laser-like beams at you all. Haven't been able to figure out how to deal with them yet. The western one in the little pocket to the southwest is going to look at Robin. A beam of fire flies from its cornea, strikes center mass at poor Robin for 9 fire damage. The
I'm
other
gonna go ahead and
3.
use my
Go ahead.
uncanny dodge.
Perfect. Trying to dodge and avoid some of the fire. The other 3 are going to look over at Wood. And of
Yeah.
course. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All of them miss. Not bad. Good dodging. Robin, you're up.
Okay, and the Mephit in front of me is dead, right?
Yes. I forgot to remove their token. Thank you for that.
Okay, so I am going to move up here 50 feet,
Yes.
as I did click my boots of speed earlier.
Mhm.
And I would like to take a look at the eye stalk.
Sure.
See if I can determine if the little moat in the center, try and determine if it's tangible, or if, like
Yeah.
the rest of it.
You look at it, and since it's you, and you're the one who has the most experience with these, like, I guess you could call them like micro portals, these interactions with that corrupted section of the elemental plane of fire. It's quite similar to that, but weaponized. The other, larger, sort of stretch to make into this connection, this like web way. This one seems to be like a tiny, tiny focused point, weaponized like a needle. You look at it, and you notice in that very fine point, beyond this like fiery flame that's recharging, ready to basically shoot you point blank, there is this fragment about maybe in half an inch or so in height, tiny little thing of this like twisting glass. It seems delicate, fragile. No need to roll anything else, Robin. Recognize that all you need to do is reach in and crush it.
I mean, I don't think I'd be able to reach from there.
You need to be within 5 feet, but yeah, you'd be able to see it. That is enough space for you to reach over into it.
Okay, in that case, I will use my action to try and crush the
Okay.
little glass focus.
No need to roll. Being who you are, and you've done this already, reach in, crushing this small bit of glass. It crumbles away like just soft, basically sand that's been kind of coagulated and just kind of falls apart with a tiny little, when you pull your hand out, just kind of swirls and does the classic Mario thing where it keeps spinning counterclockwise and then just pops and fades into nothing. It's gone. You notice that with this eye stalk gone, the sections of magma around you seem to cool a bit. It's still hot and absolutely walking on it would burn like no other, but you can sense there isn't anything lurking below. You don't sense any more of these things.
So it wasn't. So the portals weren't leading to this plane necessarily. It's tapping on a power from maybe even a third place. Okay, let's see. That was 55 feet of movement and my action. So I am going to bonus action, cunning action, dash. Okay, let's just... I'll move up here. Do I see anything up here?
No, lava's been cooled. You do not sense that there is anything really even alive in this section for the moment.
55, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I still have another 30 feet of movement left.
Damn.
I am going to start heading back
Okay.
and end my turn. Yeah, Boots of
Sounds
Speed
good to me.
plus dash as a bonus action is
Mm-hmm.
I can
Get
zip
some ass.
around.
Always very helpful, especially on the rogue. Wood, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. So with my bonus action, we are going to scooch my double.
Okay.
To be over here. Because that is mostly on land. And then I, with my action, am going to give, you've guessed it, kitty kisses! Woo! Oh. Alright, folks, we're running low on spell slots, so. Only 10 for you! Woo! Brock. And,
Thank you.
That is going to be my turn.
Alrighty.
What's going
Rhoda,
to...
go ahead.
Wood's going to give a double thumbs up on one single paw and say, I'm the tank! And give a thumbs up straight to one of the eyes.
Mm-hmm. They just look at you. It's like a house plant. Voda. So, you're standing in this room, swirling clockwise repeatedly. You see this image, this story kind of being told repeatedly, circling all around you. Zoetrope? How to pronounce
Yeah,
that?
Zoetrope.
Zoetrope. Very cool. That is kind of what I'm picturing is what's happening.
So now that I know the intent of this thing,
Mm-hmm.
not only do I think Brock should not get in here, I think this thing should never be used ever again. Going to imbue myself with elemental energy at the start of my turn. And going to try to just destroy this magic circle by doing what I do best, and I'm going to hit real hard.
You're going to hit it real hard. So, no need to roll an attack or anything. Since you are hitting it real hard, I'm going to allow you to make...
With cold damage, I don't know if that matters against this thing.
Yeah.
But that's why I...
So you're striking the magic circle, or are you striking this potion, this like vase thing in the center?
Probably just the circle. I know like disrupting the circle is often the best.
Sure. You strike the circle. And since you said you were hitting it explicitly, your choice. Since you use your elementalism, I'm going to give you advantage. Strength save or dex save?
Dex save. Sure.
I figured. Alrighty. With advantage. Since you were protecting yourself with the elementalism, cold energy emanates 14. I'm going to say it works, but still fire kind of lashes out. You strike the circle, the runes spin and dance around you counterclockwise very, very fast. You see these images that start to muddle together, and as these sort of flaming dwarves sort of dance around, becoming one with this like fire, you see that there is like this like colony. Initially it looks happy, it looks it's almost like a rebellion against dwarven kind in a hopeful way, but then it twists, it becomes malicious, it becomes mutated, it's other. This entity, you start to see this like tentacle-like thing move through all of these flaming azures. This like large tentacle reaches out, and as you strike the ring, it cracks and breaks, but the ring itself lashes out and whips you with fire. I need you to not do anything. We're going to take half of this. This is going to be fire damage. 25. So reduce that down to 12 points of fire.
So I have evasion, but
Yes.
given the circumstances, I would accept just actually taking the half.
Okay.
Like,
I would say, yeah. Thank you for keeping it honest. You're surrounded by fire. It's enclosing on you. You're like striking this thing. The elemental kind of fills the entire area.
Yeah, it's like a weird. It's a weird.
Yeah, it's not like it's a weird.
I'm not gonna be a rules stickler about it.
Thank you. But still, the fire goes out. Stop that. Well, the magic within this ring sputters. For a moment, it starts to spin clockwise. It looks hopeful. These images almost like project themselves towards you, and you start to see again still these dwarves, but now no longer sort of setting themselves on fire. They seem to just exist. They sort of like reach out, grabbing towards this like feeling of community. Then you see for the briefest moment, one of these sort of like flaming dwarves is not. They seem like a normal dwarf until their like image sort of fades. I'm gonna give you one chance to make a perception check.
I will use my normal inspiration on this.
Sure, go ahead.
It seems important, and I feel like you really want to tell me something about this. Ugh. That's not
A
great.
normal dwarf sort of dances along with the other flaming ones, but you don't get any other real details about it. It seems out of place, but that's it. Poof. Gone.
Damn.
A roar fills the hall. And as it does, climbing out of the magma, finally, you see a hulking, fiery creature, a salamander, what they're called, looking like so. Except this 10-foot tall, fiery creature, you notice the camera pans towards its chest. It seems to have a name tag somehow stitched into its fiery hide that says plumbing issues. It immediately lashes out at you, Voda, as you are the one that closed the gate.
Uh-oh. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. It swims up. And, yep. So you would be in range. I know you're in between all the things. It don't really matter.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2 stabs at you. You avoid it. And as you do, it is then going to do this. It's going to swim up right next to you, land, and beats itself onto the rocks, rises up and lunges, trying to circle all around you. It squeezes. I need you to please make a strength saving throw. Which you succeed. Oh my goodness, you are the champion. You see this thing wrap around you like a snake, trying to constrict you with it. Also, it's like wielding this like giant, sort of fiery spear, this like pitchfork. You push away, slip through plumbing issues, plumbing-like body, and you are freed. The creature roars. Voda, with the circle destroyed, you have a sense for it now. You feel like you might be able to do this a little easier next time. You also notice a passageway to the southwest. Nicely done, Voda.
We're on the case, guys.
All right. I'm gonna start swinging. I'm gonna go for the bottom left salamander.
Okay.
Oh, graze.
All right, little graze. Bottom left, 5. All right, pixels of health.
13.
13 a hit is also a miss. Another graze. Pixels.
Bonus action. I think I'm just going to use a potion. I'm just gonna keep fighting these guys. But if you want to come back this way on your turn, if you can, because there's one up here. So.
Well, we also know there's one down here.
Yeah, but you should probably do the ones
go off
near
on
where
my
the
own.
party is. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Methods. Brock, 2 swipes for you. Disadvantage because you got the cloak, but first one's still going to hit, which then drops the cloak, which then means I get to hit you a second time. Yay. 2 claws. 3 slashing, 12 fire. 5 slashing, 6 fire. Moves that down to half for the fiery bits. Do I have any other lovely flying methods? That area has been cleansed, so it's good. That is that. Fuck you. 13 looks over at Robin. She kind of gives you a wave. Is it clear? Should we move up? I'm worried about the small.
Oh, clear to the west.
Okay. She gives you a thumbs up, and then she just immediately turns around and books it towards the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Seeing that everyone is kind of like pulled back, still on land bits. She looks over at Wood, and then it kind of stops at you, Austrian, saying, "What's the game plan?"
I can't really see what they're doing down there. I've just been picking off the things that show up out of the lava to keep them safe.
I can see
Okay.
Voda. Voda's not good looking right now.
Not good looking.
Hey now.
Hey, just
Call me
muffled
ugly?
way away. Her girl. Proximity chat, just barely able to hear. All right. Might as well help our scaly friend. She is going to take the dash action, but since I did say, okay, so she moves here. That's close enough. So it's 30, 35. She is going to make an athletics check to try to jump that gap, which she easily does. Jumps, lands. Whew. The rock kind of moves and shifts a little bit. She runs to here. Does one more jump. Oh, an 8. She lands, but falls prone. Gets a little bit of fire kind of splashed on her. So not nearly as bad as what could have been. So 2d10. 14, which she has resistance now. 7, so she is prone if she lands here. That is her turn. Fire rages on. 1. At 2.
Meow. I love you.
As 13 just barely reaches the sort of main central island, she looks at this glowing orb. The camera pans past the orb, which clearly has this floating image of that bronze disc, this coin, as it's called. Bursting out of the lava, a large creature, salamander-like in shape. Looks, and I'm going to add them to the initiative because, of course, plumbing issues gets their own turnover.
Damn right.
Oh, and they go right away.
Yep, 17. Plumbing issues gets to go right away. Voda, you're right in front of plumbing issues. They are going to, this time noticing that you dodged their fiery little grab here, they're going to just stab at you total 3 times.
Ooh.
Stab, stab, and stab. First 2 stabs you see dodging out of the way. The last one, this fiery spear, grazes your arm. 15 magical piercing, 5 fire.
Okay, I'm going to try to deflect that.
Okay.
Using my reaction.
For these lovely fellows.
This is a melee attack, right?
Yes. Melee attack. It is a flaming spear.
Oh, well, let's see if I reduce it as much to 0. Oh, damn.
Close.
If I reduce it to 0, I might be able to redirect it, but I will take 1.
Okay. 1 bit of fire. It's hot. It's on fire. You grabbed it to move that all the way. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. All right, that's plumbing issues. Oster, yep.
Alright, I'm gonna step forward a little so I can see a little more of what's going on. Oh, that does actually reveal a lot for me. I can now see Brock and Voda. To start, I will move this closer to plumbing. Actually, I'm gonna move it a little this way and try and hit the injured Mephit with it.
Okay.
That will be not with advantage. This is a regular attack. Qual's Feather Whip. Is it going to load? I did click it. There we go. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
The method, no. So yeah, that goes wide.
All right, then for my main action, I will. The chromatic orbs are so reliable. I think because the only other like higher level attacks I have are actually locked into fire damage. So I'm just gonna keep upcasting those, I think. This time there's quite a few enemies, so I'm gonna do a 3rd level, I think.
Ooh.
First target is the one right here. Is this one?
Let's go
No,
bowling.
plumbing issues is the one all the way down there, so I'm gonna go with this one.
It's a salamander, but plumbing issues has its own fancy label thanks to
Okay.
a certain somebody.
All right. Chromatic orb up to 3rd level.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's
26
advantage.
flies. True, absolutely connects.
Damage. I did not click knock. Why is it asking me what level I want to cast knock at? There we go. Cold. 26.
26. 46 is
Oh, no repeats.
52. 52 points of cold.
No
Does it
repeats, so it
roll?
doesn't jump.
No, doesn't jump. That's a shame.
Yeah,
no repeats.
that's the risk, though. I
That
mean,
sucks.
like, I've gotten insane damage out of this.
Yeah.
I mean, a 3rd
hits
level
it,
for
yeah.
50-something damage still isn't awful, even.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Hits it. Does not wound. Very, very close to wounding, but just kind of. It seems to be taken back almost a little bit. It was about to pounce over at Brock and then kind of looks towards you, Oster. Growls, flames burst out of its mouth, and you see it getting ready to charge at you.
I step back behind a wall. Alright, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go even a little further back. There we go.
Go around, deal shit ton of damage. Go after that one. Just run away.
You may even hear him make like a little bit of a squeak when when it looks at him.
as the caster should. All right, Oster. Anything else? We go to the fire snakes.
No, that's action, bonus action, and movement.
Hell yeah.
Turn.
Alrighty. My slithering serpent-like friends. Brock is right there. Brock's a nice target since their cloak is deactivated for the time being. A total of 4 bites. Yay! Chomping at the bit. 1 and a 2. 9 piercing, 13 fire, 3 piercing, 12 fire. Trying to get through your enhanced armor. And since they're right here, but of course, free burning damage on top of that for you, Brock. The watching eyes, most are still intact. Voda is now susceptible. The 3 blue ones look right at you, Voda. Beams of fiery energy. 1, 2, and 3, all going wide. Nice dodging. The blue one right next to Brock, point blank, also goes wide. I have 3 red ones. I think 2 are going to target 13. She is actually prone, so they have disadvantage on this attack. 1 still will connect, striking 13. Burning her arm, she's only going to take half for 8. We notice that the runes, the tattoos carved into her entire body start to glow this like soft reddish hue, especially while she's in this place. The one looking at Wood will, of course, shoot at Wood with a 19 to hit. I'm going to burn you. 16 fire, so 8 actual.
So 8.
8. That's my eyes. The unnamed salamander has a target, and they are going to try to go say hello to a certain special somebody. Okay, they get to here. 13 is prone, but I did say that they really want us or dead, so they're gonna dash and swim and plop right here. Just boom, right on the rock, and it kind of sways and moves under the magma beneath. Robin, you're up.
Okay. Time to come back over here. And whoa, okay.
Whoa.
You guys have been... Huh. Because Robin hasn't been able to see most of what's been going on.
Mhm.
Okay, so that was my movement. Would I be able to stand here, or is too much of that square lava?
You are small. I'm gonna say you'd be able to stand there. That's fine.
Okay, but would I be able to reach that eye stalk from
Yes.
there, though?
Yes, yes, you would.
Okay, then I'm going to bonus action, dash action. And I am going to see again if I can try and reach for and crush the core
Sure.
of that eye.
No need to roll. Using an action, you've done this now a couple times. You reach into the core, crushing this small crystalline piece of glass. Crumbles into your hand like loose sand. It implodes, crushes, and just disintegrates into the giant flowing river of magma. It is destroyed.
How far can I yell?
It's fiery. Ooh. I was gonna say you could try to do a performance check, but honestly, it's up to you how you kind of want to use your skills to attempt this. Because yeah, it's a big chamber. Sound could bounce, but everything's fucking on fire. So
Yeah, I don't
not
think
really
I can get a
quiet.
message to Brock, let alone Voda.
You try.
I mean, I'll yell as loudly as I can. Crush the eye's cores.
Brock, make a perception check. Voda, make a perception check with disadvantage for how far away you are. Let's do it that way. Brock hears it. And Voda with disadvantage. Nope.
On it, boss!
Then I am going to use my remaining 15 feet of movement. Run some interference between the salamander and Oster, and into my turn
Alright.
here.
Sounds good to me. Wood. Big serpent slithered up right in front of you.
I don't know how much of that got caught on.
Like none of it.
What makes like a squealing noise,
Mhm.
but it's more But you know what? I'm gonna take the powers that are vested in me as the tank, and I am instead going to give kitty kisses to Brock as my action, and then as a bonus action, I would like to bestow, or no, I would like to drink a.
Where's the 23 goes to Brock through dude. Never mind.
Yeah, 23 goes to Brock. Oh no, I do have a spell recovery left. Okay, it's my last one. We're gonna chug that. my bonus
Lesser or greater spell recovery?
Lesser.
Okay, that is 1d4 plus 1.
Plus 1.
Okay. 4
Okay.
spell levels.
And that's it. Oh, holy damn.
Sounds good to me. Voda, you're up.
I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna use a bonus action, both disengage and dodge.
Yep.
Ooh, actually, by that I mean disengage and dash.
Ooh.
Focus step of the wind. So let's see just how far I can go. Yeah, so here, can you see that arrow?
I can, yeah, I can see your line.
So here I'm going to go up 10 feet.
Yep.
Or however far I need to not... Oh, wait, I disengaged. What am I talking about? I want to scream past these guys. Who cares? Actually, I can't see any farther than this. Go there to start.
Sure. Just skate on past them since you're hovering above the ground.
So that was 60... I can move 90 feet in a turn. Okay,
He's
there's
cooking.
no, Brock, you lied to me. Or maybe it's
What?
barely out of it. I actually can't
The
see
thing-
any circles up here, so I'm very
The
confused.
thing was pulling me up there.
Am I able to use an action to take a potion? That's not, like, that's totally fine, right?
Yeah, that's totally fine. You could
Okay.
always move up on the scale as well.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yes, I will take yet another potion as my action, so I don't secretly die from something popping out of this room I just stepped into, as is wont to happen.
Hmm.
And go next.
Alrighty. Brock, you're up.
What's the action economy for crushing the orb?
It is a full action to interact with the watching eyes.
That's a lot. I think
Disables
it's
it
probably
permanently.
better worth my action to attack. I'm gonna attack the same one I attacked last time.
Okay. Yeah. Bottom left, cleave it in two. It is destroyed, chopped into bits.
Alright, then I'm gonna attack. Actually, I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack the southern one.
Yep.
I just killed a man. 17?
17 hits.
I'll take advantage. Oh, well, I shouldn't have taken advantage.
22.
Shouldn't have
Yeah,
taken advantage.
absolutely destroyed. Cut into pieces.
And then I will use my last attack for the last guy.
That's also gonna hit.
And
Spin and
I'm
swipe.
gonna... Oh, shit. Okay, well... How much was 16 damage enough to kill the last guy?
Yes.
Okay. Because I have left fucking Cyanic Strike on. But that is fine. I don't think it
16
mattered.
wasn't absolutely.
So I'm gonna roll an actual Psionic Strike for this last one.
Okay.
Fucking 29. Bottom right.
You're hitting bottom right?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'm gonna knock him
that
away
hits.
from me.
Smart.
And
Good plays. Hit it away,
That
push
was
him
my
away, and
actual
just
bonus
fuck you, and then explodes away from you.
And then I start to reach for the orb, and I put an image in chat of what the orb sees.
I'm looking. The orb sees right before it.
That's it. Go next.
Very, very goofy. I love it. All right, Magma Method. I think I only have the one fellow, right? Yeah. 2 swipes at you, Brock. Got your cloak back. Both missing.
Yes.
And ain't doing much. 13. She is going to stand up for her half movement. Mention closing the eyes. She is going to make a wisdom save to see if she means she doesn't fully understand. But I think what she'll do is kind of stand up on land, seeing that there is now this huge salamander going towards you, Wood, and she just kind of goes, shit! She turns around, punching into the air 2 strikes with her sort of tattooed and powered gauntlets. Both connect for big damage. 14 for the first strike, 12 for the second, wounding the salamander. It hisses and growls in pain. And she sort of just braces up, getting ready to figure out what to do next. Fire rage is on, and I think this is a good spot to end. The fire continues to burn in this place. You could hear the sounds of more and more creatures. One of these portals destroyed. You all then begin to hear this like soft grumbling. Continue. Make your way known. You all hear this first sounding like gravelly sort of lava, and then it translates itself to common as it says to continue. Make yourselves known. Prove your prowess. And I think with that is where we'll end it for tonight. Adventurers. Good battling. I'm really liking the tactics. I'm liking that you all are using their weaknesses against the enemies, and sort of like really thinking of how like really good group fighting tactics. What I gotta say. Some of you defensive, some of you tanking when you didn't need to, or like being a temporary tank to kind of swap through. It's really nice to see.
Fast boys being fast boy.
Yeah, fast boys being fast boy, doing the objective. We got the fast boy doing the objectives. This is great. So good job. I was kind of worried about it, having this like large boss fight, but I think this group is. I'm liking it. Good job. There's a pat on the back for you. Chat. Thank you for joining us. Well, I still have you, as per usual, scheduling the best part of the session, July 21st.
Sounds
How are we
good.
looking? Good. Okay.
For me.
Good for me. Right. Stop the tune.
I shouldn't get distracted for a half hour petting a horse and
That's
forget that I was supposed to leave at 5.
totally fine. That is very worthy. Cool.